Morning everyone. This morning I'm going to work on replacing some wiring on. I've got a 6970 CT1 Stator. Going to replace the wiring on it. Trying a new camera today. I don't know how this is going to work, but I got you on a tripod up on top of my table. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera down, zoom in on what I've got here. This one. This is for 69, 70, 71, 2 coil, 175 CT. Let's go ahead and get this, start pulling this one apart. I've already got the wires for it. They're cut, sitting down over here on the floor. I can see a crack. It almost pulled right off. Just crunch it out with the needle nose and it breaks it apart. Then it comes right off. Alright, now imagine this one's going to be the same as far as how the wires are looped. Let's get rid of this black one. We'll just cut all these out of the way for now, because we're going to replace everything. Alright, black one out of the way. Now this coil assembly, stator assembly, has the yellow, the black, the green, but we'll see. Okay, let's get that pulled right off. Let's get this tape off of this one. Just kind of twist around on them and they loosen up, and then they fall right off, which is pretty cool. Okay, I gotta plug my soldering iron back in. Once I get my shop built, I won't have to worry about all this different stuff, because I'm gonna have an area specifically built for doing electrical work. Go ahead and take this green one off. There it goes. And the soon to be green and red. It's weird how they route these wires all twisted. We'll put this black one down through there, poke it like that, get it out of the way. All right. So let's get the yellow one first, which is right here. Straighten out this strand of wire. Here's the yellow. That's the one with the green, the red tracer wire. Boy, that comes off easy once you know what's going on. Let me twist this a little bit. There, now you can see the hook that they bend in that solid strand. And then, yeah, this is exactly how they do it. They take the stranded wire, put it through that hook, smash it down, then they smash the hook closed, that pinches the wire. You're not going to get that to come off, especially once it's soldered.
Everything flows so nicely together. Amazing. I can't believe it. So are you ready to go to the kitchen? Absolutely.
10 years and with me.
That one's done. Green and red. Take this one apart.
So this is really, really great. Like beyond what I ever would have thought, truthfully.
Well, to your house. That always makes this incredible opportunity. If you want a house that is never been talked about,
Trying to get that piece, that hook opened up.
the rest of the house where you've got 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, which means nobody will have to share a bathroom, and that's got to be permanent to the house.
It does, and
We also gave them their own hangout space for their friends, which means you're going to have a cave, so that house does deliver something.
There it is.
And if you want it, you're going to have to spend time and money. And I don't think you really want to spend.
Nope, it did not open. So try it again.
The new estimated value of this home is $960,000. That's an increase of $190,000.
Well, that house was in the budget.
It's a little bit more palatable, isn't it?
There it went.
Talk about it.
Look where we are.
There's only 3 here, so.
Okay, go on to the items.
Not only did it have a man cave, but it also had a teen cave where the kids could hang. I am not getting a space for myself. It's like how much? It's like $700. You gotta remember, if we sell this house, we'll be able to get the money, we're going to increase the budget. That's why we're going to spend $100 here. We're still going to end up with less than what they have there.
Is that how you sold it to?
Yes, of course. Okay, so, see you later. See you later.
Where's my... Okay. Gonna have to feed this through there like a thread and a needle. Alright. Solder time.
Well, what are you going to do? You win some, you lose some.
Well, you win some, you win some, you win some, occasionally you lose some.
Don't exaggerate.
Okay, you lose some, you win some, occasionally you win some. This is very pretty, aren't you?
This is gorgeous.
This is really
It's a nice vehicle, but I like it. Here. How many more information?
There, it's starting to flow.
What do you know about the vehicle?
I know a friend of mine has a place that goes on the weekends here.
Really nice.
As long as I'm in the country.
Oh my God, you're so full of it.
Good. That one's done. Clean my tip. Get that old solder out of the way. Now the green one. Let me get the green wire.
It needs a total complete facelift. The 40 is complete.
All right, let's see how they have this one connected.
I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be changed.
And then we go into our powder room in the darkest corner of the house.
It's so easy to fix this.
Then to come in here.
It's not the perfect laundry room.
They have a, yeah, this one here. It's a solid piece, not in. It's not just a hook, it's almost like a long piece of wire that they folded back over itself, but there's no end on it right here. I don't know if you can see it right here, but it's just a really long loop. There's no end on the loop. probably will just take the green wire, the stripped end, we'll make it a little bit longer. Feed that through there. Give that a little twist. And pinch this. Nice and tight. All right. That one's finished. One to go. This black one. Now we're going to cut it right about here. And hopefully we can strip them down into the air wind, stripped nice. We'll put a hook on it. Get the black wire. We'll put a hook on it. Hook the two together. Pinch them closed. There it is.
Boys should be down here, as far as I'm concerned. They have a wine fridge, and they have a full bathroom. They have a wine fridge. They've got a lot of stuff in this basement. And a wine fridge. And a wine fridge. I don't see them needing any more space than they already have.
All these little rooms add up to a lot of good space.
It's all going to be about finding more function and flow.
The rest of this, I think I can just open up, bring in the light, give them function, and then there's this.
Brought to you by Chewy. Shop online. Chewy today.
All right.
Get great prices on that.
All the soldering's done. Now some heat shrink.
doing this the other way. Right away.
One more. Come back here. All right. Time for the sheathing. I got to put the blue wire in it. It should go right in here. Poke a hole in it right there. Kind of stretch it out a little bit. Get you back out here a little further. Okay. Got the hole right there. Feed the wire in there. Get the Windex. Spray some Windex in there so it comes out the other end. Spray these cables real good. Kind of get them over here situated how I want them to run. We're gonna go with, okay, like that. I always try to get them like right here. It's the green and red, the green, the yellow, and the black in the back. So what I do is I pull my hand this way and arrange them all so it stays like that little square bundle all the way through in the sheathing. Because I find if it twists, then that's where you end up with issues. But if you can keep it squared away when you put it in the sheathing, it works a lot better. Feeding them through. See, I'm keeping them bundled the way that I want them. Now they just hit. They just hit that blue wire, but they're going. Oh, the black one came through. It's got to be tucked back up underneath. Okay. Keep it squared away. A little more Windex. So the black one's crossing over, it's got to go underneath the green. The black one's a little long, so I'll poke him through. and they're almost all the way through. Now they are all the way through. There they are. Just grab those.
The original is my culture, the spicy filet lives up to the hype. Hey, it's Jillian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is the combination of flavors, the sweet honey, the kick from the jalapenos, amazing.
The one's a little green one right there. There it is. Okay. So over here at the Stator, the yellow one needs to be tighter, and the black one needs to be tighter. There. Now they're all even. I can slide all this back up into there. Pull them tight. There it is. Now, those I will bend like that. They will come out right here. Got a little bit of extra room right there. And we get the clamp. Get that back in position. Over here. Nice and tight. Okay. Let me set this off to the side. Let me clean this up a little bit right here. All right, now. So here is the 69, 70, 71, CT1 75, all new sheathing, wires. Now I'll go ahead and I will put all the connectors on these wires to get my list on which the connections, the plugs that they get. And it gets 2 females. Here's one. And 2 double females. Okay, it takes 2 double females. I'm looking at a harness out on another bike. 2 double females, 2 standard females, and a male. The blue is the male. So do the male, gets a blue and gets a male. Oh, my camera's falling down. Okay. little dip in the resin. I solder all my connectors. You don't have to, but that's just something that I do. I think it helps keep it from pulling apart when you pull the wires apart. Okay. The green and red is a standard female.
Today and every day at Home Depot, it's easy to shop and swap for the features you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. So you get mega capacitor refrigerators from Samsung exactly how you want. Top brands in store and online at Home Depot.
And I always double crimp them. I don't like stuff coming apart. And the green is a standard female. Now the black and yellow get the double. I don't know why it's double, but the ones that I've looked at were all double yellow. Maybe in case you want to plug something into them later. I don't know. Okay, let me get my soldering board. It's just right here. I've got a board that I lay on the card table and I do all my soldering on it. That way I don't burn my card table up. This other end of the blue gets a ring terminal on it with a special rubber cap to bolt onto the neutral.
Way too far from where While David looks for a new house that checks off all the boxes, Hillary's crew makes great progress prepping the space for the new steel beams. Hillary's hoping to find out from Mike and Matt where the money stands.
I just put a little drop of solder on there, just enough to make the thread stick to the connector good.
I appreciate that.
So the catwalk pricing, you wanted the wall built, lighting, millwork. What is the price of that? I think we had $9,000.
I can bring the design down if necessary, so I'm gonna pitch it that way and we can maybe adapt. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, all right.
And then the last thing was the laundry room door.
And how much?
$3,300.
And that's with the new window and the brick on the outside.
Yes.
Actually, that's not bad. Anyway, I'll ask you. We'll see how it goes.
With Hillary's big open plan well on its way, she brings in Karen and Jose for a sneak peek at progress.
This is quite the transformation. This is just bare nothingness. In a sense of this, taking more walls down, changing all of the structure, going to come in at $8,000, and to me that is crazy. It's a much better flow. Yeah, it looks so much bigger. Doesn't it? Yeah.
I like what I'm seeing.
Good. Now, our new laundry space. So we're going to wash and dry on this wall. We're gonna
Just a little dab will do you.
store everything. I think we talked about getting rid of these things, right? You know, we already had to pitch in another $8,000. That's what the original budget, but this has come in at $3,300. Do you want to spend $3,300 on that?
What would that give us? It would give us a lot more space.
It gives you a usable wall, that's for sure. One thing I want to ask you about is
All right. It's right here. This goes on the blue wire on this end, down by the stator, goes on here. Let's put that on there. Feed that through. Okay. And some solder. All right.
One of these functions is the other has a sunflower battery pack for your son. You do your best to help them avoid food allergens, but accidents can still happen. Zolair is an FDA-approved injection proven to significantly reduce allergic reactions from accidental food exposure.
All right, that's done. There is a completed stator for a 70 70, well, I'd say 69 through 71, ready to go. So if anybody needs one, here's one here, and I've got the rotor for it too.